everyone. I'm Jeanette Palmer, and I'm joined by my co-hosts Jim Wojciechowski and Kathy Wetters. But Kathy Wetters says she's not talking today, so you're not going to hear her much.
We'll miss her.
We're going to miss her. But our guest today is Mary Stallings. You may remember her. Mary's the Active Adult Activities Manager for the Dundee Township Park District. So that's really a mouthful. Welcome back, Mary, and thanks for being our guest today. I think a lot of people know you because you touch so many lives in so many different ways. But if you would please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do as the activities manager at the Park District.
Well, thanks, Jeanette, for inviting me to be on here again. I really appreciate it. I've been with the seniors about 15 years. And what I do is plan all the programs, the day trips, daily activities. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. So the cards, like I said, we're doing overnight trips now, partnerships, bringing presentations, and anything to keep the seniors active and moving.
Awesome, and they do. You have quite a facility there with a lot of people, and we'll talk about that too. One of the things that's happening is next week. I know that you have a Betty Grable presentation because we right at home are sponsoring it. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about that?
Sure. I had a senior come to me. She had seen a presentation at a different facility, and I called the woman. Her name is Carol Bradley. She's out of Johnsburg, and will do an hour show about Betty Grable, providing information, her life story, biography, some tidbits that other people might not know. And it is free of charge, and all you would have to do is call the senior center to be able to sign up for that program.
And so you're in Dundee, and so we're in Elgin right now. So do you have to live in Dundee to go to that?
No. At the Park District, we kind of set ourselves apart from some other senior centers. We do not have any boundaries, so everyone is welcome to do any of our programs.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so I know next week too, during the evening, there's a concert in the park. Is that something that you arranged?
Yes, I have a friend of mine who played in the ECC concert band, and he approached me. They were looking for some venue to put themselves out there instead of just performing at ECC. He reached out to me, and we've been doing it probably about 5 years. We do it in March. We do a St. Patrick's Day kind of a thing, and then twice in the summer we have it at Graffelman Park and Randall Oaks Park. Yeah. People just need to bring their chairs. And if it does happen to rain, we pull it into the senior center. So no matter what, it does get performed.
And then is there a cost associated with that?
There is no cost on that.
Perfect.
Have you guys planned the venue yet on what type of music?
Well, you know what? They play some. Every program is different. Sometimes they play the big band. It's always fun. One of the songs is a medley. So it's just a couple seconds of each different types of songs, so people try to guess, and it really is a fun thing. Jim Cull is our director, and he does just a fantastic job. And normally it's only about a 40 to 45 minute band concert.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. And Mary, it's great having you back again because Dundee Township, you guys are so much fun. You also work very closely with another Park District, right? Or Township?
Township, Palatine
Okay.
Township Senior Center. We do quite a bit, a lot of our day trips. And our people between our senior centers interact with each other, which is really a good partnership that we've had. And we've brought more people into my facility because of that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I am really disappointed. I'll say this after I ask you this. Okay. The 6 county senior games happen right around this time of year, okay? And I know you're active in making that happen. Can you tell us a little bit more about that event?
Okay, Teresa Grodsky from the Addison Park District, she started this over 30 years ago. It is 6 county, and again, it's one of those everyone is welcome to participate. Every year we have over 500 participants, over 15 events. And some might be in Elk Grove, some are in Park Ridge. We're doing the Wii Bowling at my facility here in Dundee. 18-hole golf will be at Sun City Huntley, the Whisper Creek.
Nice course.
So we're kind of spreading out. Lyle has bags, the Lyle Park District, and it is just unbelievable. The people that come out, the youngest being 50, and we've had one gentleman, Don Savage, was 100.
Wow. So anybody can participate in all these games, correct?
Correct. Anyone can participate. We do have a list. If someone would want to contact me directly, I could either email it to them or they can go on the Illinois IPRA website, because that is one of our sponsors, and that is the Illinois Park and Rec Association.
There is so much that you guys do, and so many activities for seniors to participate in. It sounds like a hoot. I can only imagine.
It is a lot of fun to watch. I love to volunteer, and I really encourage other people. We are looking for volunteers. I really would like, if people are interested, to give me a call and we'll get them volunteering.
Very good. We're going to stay tuned, because we're going to give that contact information out before the end of the show, so keep listening. And we had talked over coffee this morning. I missed this event coming up this weekend last year, and I'm not going to be here this weekend. So could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing this weekend?
Oh, we did it. They mean the kayaking and
Yeah.
oh, that was last weekend.
Oh, that was last weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, we
So you
missed it already. I missed it
one way or
anyway.
another. So.
Yeah.
I missed it
You're not
anyway.
wrong.
Yeah. Well, next year we do it every year. We did kayaking
Yeah.
and archery through LL Bean as one of our partners.
Okay.
We do a walking club through them, and we were out at Bussy Woods. We had about 25 people, and between the archery and kayaking, fun was had by all. The youngest being probably her mid-40s, and the oldest was, I think, 85.
How cool is that? And how much fun is that? I've always wanted to. One of my goals is to get in a kayak and be able to get out.
And stay in it.
And be able to get out. So
Well, we
I
offer
would-
it next year. We have paddle boarding July 28th.
And okay, so did you hear that, Silver Solution Radio listeners? Paddleboarding.
Paddle boarding, yes.
And so obviously there's instruction that goes along with that.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes.
Good. There will be a lifeguard posted too, right?
There will
Okay.
be. And like I said, all this is through LL Bean, and it's really amazing. Their motto is be an outsider, and that's what we're trying to do with some of our seniors, is getting them to be outside more. We do have a walking club through them that runs second Monday of the month, May through October. And we go to 6 different locations each time.
So it changes up the venue a little bit. You
Changes
check
up the-
out different, environment, scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting, the different places we go to that people would not normally go on their own.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they feel more comfortable too because they're with some other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
it makes it a lot more interesting. It
Absolutely.
feels safer, you know. And so let's talk about those day trips you've got planned.
Well, which ones? No.
I don't know.
Um,
That's the one thing I remember about your
Yeah.
visit
Yeah.
last time is that you rattled off all of these trips that people get to enjoy, and you go through all the hard work, and I know that you go along, you know, and you know, still continue to be the activities director from the time you leave till the time you return. But I was just in awe of the amount of work you guys do.
Yeah, we had last Friday. We did a Cubs game.
Did you?
And we have a Sox game this week. Go Sox! And then we have had to plug that.
Yeah.
Then we also have the Odyssey boat on Lake Michigan coming up. We have a Soldier Field tour, and then we go to lunch at Ditka's.
Oh, it could be that.
Which is nice. We're doing a mystery tour. Actually, next Friday, I can't tell you what it is because it's a mystery. And if
That's
some of my
funny.
seniors are listening, it is Wine and Roses, those days of wine and roses. And the clue was just bring an ID if you think you're going to get carded. The drinking age is 21 in Illinois.
Oh,
So
wow.
that was the clue. We are doing a pierogi fest for the first time in Whiting, Indiana.
Oh, how cool is that?
We're going to Morton Arboretum. We have a trip going there. We're doing East Troy, Wisconsin. There's a train that we're going to do there. We do all the theater normally at Fireside and Marriott and Drury Lane. We have that coming up. So we are getting pretty busy for the summer, and our most recent newsletter has all the trips through November.
Yeah, so I see that you're going to Greece at Fort Nicholson, Wisconsin, that Fireside Theater in September. That would be fun.
Yeah, we have the Crosstown Classic, which we just started doing last year, which will be the end of September. Galena and Dubuque, we're going to do, that's a one day. So it's a long day, but it's a fun day. We have Legally Blonde. We always do Hayride and Bonfire with a sing-along, which is a lot of fun.
Tell me a little bit about Legally Blonde. What's that about?
Legally Blonde, it's through the Paramount Theater. They started doing a Broadway series, and it's like a spin-off from the movies that they have.
Okay.
But they put it to theater.
Everybody goes to the hairdresser. And gets
Oh, I was wondering.
It's hard to imagine what it would be.
We do about 40 day trips a year, so there's always something to do. And that's what I said, if at the senior center, if you look at our newsletter, there's always going to be something for somebody, which is nice.
And so
Yes.
how would people get on the mailing list to receive the newsletter?
Well, they would become a member, and the membership right now, like I said, we don't have boundaries, is $15 a year. It's a calendar year if you are in District 17, if you are not. And that's really not a bad deal.
What a deal! I'm
And yeah, that gives
That
you
would cover the postage.
the newsletter will get mailed to you directly, and then you get $8 off each day trip that you do with us.
By being a member.
So you can't beat that.
Right.
You really can't beat that. Can you tell us a little bit about the theme parties that you guys
We actually
offer?
have one tomorrow. We do the second Wednesday of the month is our theme party. And it runs 11:30. We serve a lunch to people. If they'd like to purchase a lunch, they can through us. And then 12:15, we have a meeting of the 50 Plus Club. And 12:30, we start entertainment. If you just come for the party, there is no cost to you. Of course, lunch, there's a minimal charge, and we vary the lunches with local caterers that we have that come in. But everyone's welcome. Normally, the parties have between 100 and about 140 people who attend.
Wow, that's a talk about social events.
Yeah, our Christmas and Thanksgiving, we do at DeAndrea banquets, and we have 200 plus people that attend that, which is a lot of fun.
So what's the theme for tomorrow?
Theme for tomorrow is Sentimental Journey.
Oh,
Are you the one that actually sets all this stuff up? It seems like it takes a big teamwork of people to create the calendar and set all the whole big picture. I've had to plan things before. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I do run the Adult Activity Center, and I have two part-time staff who work for me. But I have to say I've been very lucky. The recreation staff at the Park District, starting at the executive director down to the deputy director, superintendent of recreation, and the rec department do come over and help with parties. They help serve the food, and they talk to the seniors. The seniors do know them, which is really awesome because they can come into my building at any time,
Sure.
and everyone's feeling comfortable. I also have the Beta Club from Dundee Middle School that comes in during the school year, and they help serve lunch. And now we also have the Life partner. We partnered with them. They're from NISRA, which is Northern Illinois Special Recreation Association. And they're the young adults between 22 and 35 who go through this life program to learn life skills. And they roll silverware on a monthly basis. And starting tomorrow through October, they will be helping serve lunch for us.
Wow. And again, that's still one person that's got to create all those partnerships. So you're giving commendation to the people who are helping and pitch in, but it's still you, and that's a hats off. That is a lot of work, and how fortunate the people of Dundee Township are to have somebody like you on board there. Is there an age? I know you mentioned 40 before was one of the low ages, but
50.
you said 50 is the age.
50 and over is our,
Yeah.
for
50 and over.
50 and over.
Woohoo!
Yeah, well, we do.
Me and 50 man.
Well, I was telling Jeanette, and then that we started overnight trips. So that's something we started delving into about 3 years ago. And we have a French Lick in Louisville, Kentucky trip coming up in September that I'm pretty excited about.
There's still openings for that?
There is still openings on that. So again, they feel free to contact me, and I can give them information on that.
And then you were talking about that you plan the shorter trips, but that by partnering with the Palatine Township, that there's still opportunity for longer trips. And so then as a member of your group, are those discounts like shared with the Palatine or?
Well, they would become a member of Palatine.
Okay.
Some people do both to get, because they have member rates and non-member rates, and so do we.
Yeah.
So if they would become a member at both, that's what a lot of the seniors do, because their membership is not that expensive.
And it's still a minimal investment for everything that is offered,
Yeah,
and you
based
get
on
it
the
paid back at
discount.
the you get
based
it
on,
you
absolutely.
get it back on the discounts.
Right.
Well, not only that, you meet new people, and then some things I don't offer that she offers, and vice versa.
Sure.
The people are comfortable because they're familiar with the other people on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said,
Celebrating senior life, it's fantastic.
it is.
And I can see that too. It's kind of like, when you used to do golf outings and you
Yeah.
have sister clubs that you would go, and then that's one time you got to see and visit with them and catch up, and
Right.
yeah. Oh,
Sounds like
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun.
It doesn't sound like work at all.
Mary?
It is, Jeanette, really it is. In case those Dundee Township Park District people are listening, it's a tough job, but someone's got to do
Mary
it.
needs to
You do a
raise.
good job at it. That's right.
Well, like I said, I have the support of so many people and that's helpful. It makes your days fun when they come over and talk, or they come and we do have one staff who went on a trip, and I have to laugh because the seniors now tease him, like, when you going again? He goes like, I'm not. He had fun, but if you're not used to it, it's it's something different. But yeah, like I said, the support I get, that was really great.
What was interesting, we were talking a little bit about how you're funded.
We are taxpayer funded.
You are taxpayer funded, and you were talking about you have other groups within the city or municipality that helps raise funds too, right?
Well, that would be Diane from Palatine, who we partner with.
Oh, okay.
She's a not-for-profit.
Oh, okay.
So she is Township. They get a lot of their income is generated through they do 7 to 10 day trips. But ours is taxpayer. But I do have a lot of groups that come in to volunteer and just help. Jeanette being one of our main sponsors. She does our donut bingo. And then we have another sponsor who does sponsors our parties for the entertainment. So I've been lucky, and they have people who come and help serve. And again, it's just a really nice partnership that we have. District 300, they have their singing groups that come in. I have a stage, so they perform, which is really nice. It's kind of a trade-off.
Sure.
So that's really worked out well for us too.
And it's so important, that intergenerational contact and communication, to keep everybody connected.
Well, I think the teens like it too, because they always have their parents just come and listen to them. So to have the seniors come out and back them up is really awesome too.
Sure.
And we have groups that come and they sing, they have lunch with the seniors, they brown bag, and then they play bingo.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun for all of them too. A lot of these kids have never played bingo
Oh, now we've got to teach that generation how to play pinochle.
and bridge.
Yeah.
Mahjong.
Yeah. Because they're the ones that are going to be caring for us when we get older.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for giving them that opportunity, and just just a taste of it, that I think a lot of times the kids think that the seniors are scary,
I agree with that.
because they all have the imagine of the nursing home, but the reality is that your senior center is so active, and everybody is so welcoming and friendly that it's really a nice place to be.
Well, we have kids that come in and they remember who they were with the time before, and they said they want to sit with them. They point them out and they said, we want to sit with them. And the seniors remember them too, so it's a really good thing.
There's nothing more heartwarming than seeing that generational bond.
Coming,
Yeah.
that's right, exactly right. And we see that all the time. And thank you, Mary, for doing things like that, because it is so important. It's so important, and the kids, given the chance, that generation loves it.
Yeah, we have one gentleman who will call me a week before and say, set up 3 card tables with 10 chairs because he wants that many kids, and it's just really, it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
And so you do a lot of public services too. So do you want to talk about that?
Sure, we have senior services from Elgin that comes in once a month to serve the seniors. Instead of coming into Elgin, sometimes they're more comfortable coming to my facility instead of being somewhere unfamiliar. So once a month they do come in and help us. That is the second Monday of the month. We also have a podiatrist who comes in twice a month, Dr. Lord, and then we have an attorney who comes in once a month, Dave Schluter. He's out of Itasca, and he's been doing it before my time. And he gives half-hour legal advice, free legal advice. You would just, again, call our senior center and we book. So, yeah, we've been very fortunate, again, even with the services that people come in and offer. And it's kind of nice, again, they're more comfortable. It's like they're home away from home, so they feel good about coming in. And even Dr. Lord, it's not like you're sitting in an office. They have coffee. They visit with friends if they happen to be there, and then the doctor sees them, the podiatrist.
And so that's something too that Medicare pays for, if they needed their toenails clipped or something like that. And that's something for us with home care that we run into a problem with all the time. But that's much easier to take them to your facility, knowing that that's happening, to make an appointment with him.
We did have one of your caregivers come with the family,
Yeah.
with the husband and wife. They would bring them in every 2 months because that's the time limit between Medicare that you have to come. And yeah, the husband and wife would come in and you guys would bring them in.
So
Right.
it's even, that even is covered, even though if it's not necessarily in an office setting, because you're taking them to a facility. Boy, and what about a more comfortable environment?
Right.
You know, you're enjoying something fun, you're making it a day trip and not, you know, that dreaded trip to go see a doctor or go, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not
Right.
very sterile where we're at. I mean, it's pretty friendly and fun and
Yeah.
home away from home,
Yeah.
which is nice.
And so that's something too, another option for people, because that's one of the obstacles I hear a lot of family members saying is like the toenails, and we can't cut toenails, you know, because we're not licensed to do that. But you can go to your facility and have fun, and you know, and have that done too. So double bonus.
It is. Like I said, we have a great facility. We have a billiards room, we have an arts and crafts room, we have a library, we have a deck. Now people are using the deck to sit out and,
Oh,
Like
nice.
and hang
bags,
out. We have a
yeah.
main room, we have a social room, a kitchen. So people
Yeah, it's
do
a
bring their
beautiful
lunches.
facility.
Some people come in at 8 o'clock, put their lunch in the fridge, and they're there until 2, 3 in the afternoon.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
With all that room, you have to have a lot of classes and other activities going on.
We do have, today actually is our art class from 9 to noon, and it's a punch pass class. And the woman's not really a teacher, she's more an instructor who goes around and gives people ideas on techniques. We do host quilting classes on Thursdays and Fridays. Like I said, our facility is drop-in, so we have scheduled stuff, but we've had a group that comes in looms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember
They
that?
just
Yeah.
ask for a table, and they come in every day, and wherever, if the arts and crafts room is busy, they sit in the main room. If that's busy, they sit in the social room.
I'm
So
sorry, what is looms?
it's
It's looming. Remember the old pot holders you used to make when you were a kid, and it's
No.
weaving in and
Yeah.
out, and it's a
Right.
loom,
Okay.
okay? And
Okay,
remember,
so-
yeah, and then you would have the little stretchy bands on it, but they actually can do beautiful patterns and pieces. It's like a quilting. Group,
Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I remember.
so they just came in like probably 3 months ago, and they're happy wherever they're at. There's just like 3 ladies, and they find their niche, and that's kind of with our facility what's nice about it, because it is a drop-in. People can, it's not just one room. We have plenty of room there. People can come in. Some play mahjong, and not only is it scheduled events that we have, but they know that they can come in anytime, find a table, hang out with their friends, and we have coffee every day, all day, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
We've been very
Wonderful
fortunate.
place.
Neat.
Yes. We do have our park district actually is offering concert and fireworks for everybody, not just the seniors.
And I'm gonna tell you, I went to this concert. I know you're gonna talk about it, but I'm just gonna tell you that when Mary tells you about the fireworks, that I went to those fireworks last year, and they were the best fireworks I have ever seen.
Wow.
It was like a grand finale for a full hour.
Really?
It was awesome. It was really good.
And when is it going to be this year?
It is going to be Saturday, June 23rd at Meadowdale Park, which is at Beesinger and Maple Avenue in Carpentersville. 7:30 p.m. is when the band starts, and then the fireworks normally start about 9:30. Now, every Friday going forward, except for the June 22nd, we do have concerts in the park that go from Graffelman Park to Carpenter Park and Lions Park within our district. So those start at, I want to say 7 to 8:30. So it's kind of fun because, and we do have our seniors that come out to that. Just bring your chairs because there's not places to sit. But like Jeanette said, the fireworks were amazing.
Really, they were.
All of these activities that you have, I've been, look at this, writing on these little pieces
Oh,
I
of
have-
paper, like.
Mary,
Mary
has a big piece of paper for you.
There you
I
go.
actually have a newsletter I
Right,
brought for you.
but, so, okay, and let's remind everybody once again, exactly how somebody can get this newsletter for their own, so they're not using all these little scraps they're gonna lose. And they've got all of this, and folks, if you can see it on our Facebook page, literally, it shows all of the calendar. And this is a hefty newsletter. You usually
Yeah.
get a page or two newsletter. This is a lot of activity going on. How do people?
Well, they can call me at 847-551-4307. And what we would do, we could send them a membership form so they could fill out the membership form, or they can stop in. Now, if they would like to stop in, we have copies to hand out directly right there, or like I said, they can call and have it mailed. The way that they can permanently get that mailed to them would be membership. And right now it's $15 a year for the calendar year if you are in district, $17 if you are not.
So 15 in district, 17 if not. We're going to post that on our Facebook page as well, so you guys have the phone number on there to check that out.
Correct. And like I said, anyone wants to come in, stop in, they can get a tour of the facility, any questions they need answered. But hopefully if you come in, we do have something that would definitely work for your schedule.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's been great that Jeanette and I have this partnership, and we're looking forward to so many more good things down the road.
Yeah, definitely.
And did you mention your website?
www.dtpd.org. It's the initials of the Park District.
Very good. And the calendar will be up there, correct?
No, the calendar would
It's a
not be.
membership.
It is a membership, but if you go
Oh,
on the
okay.
website and look under Senior 50 Plus, it does show you the day trips that we have and any openings in our billiard tournaments or quilting classes or any of those. Those are on there. But it just touches on what we have. We have so much more to offer.
Yeah, so much. We couldn't possibly go. It would be an hour show.
I don't have enough paper.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Mary. Thanks so much for joining us today.
You are welcome. Thank you. I love coming and seeing you guys.